Uh-oh. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my video. Today is Friday, the 26th of July, 2024. My name is Dan Kita from Thailand. In this video, I like to talk about the true Dharma in Buddhism for the people who have the most wisdom. If you are a real person who wants to end suffering and attain Nirvana in this life, you have to listen to me only. Because I'm Prabhupada in Thailand. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain Nirvana in this life. I'm ready, but are you ready? It's up to you. The word Prabhupada means a perfect person who has realized as it really is and has attained Nirvana. Dharma was taught by the Buddha can solve all problems not just temporarily but forever. If you want to end suffering permanently, you must attain Nirvana only. Achieving Nirvana is the end of all suffering because there's no cause to be born anymore. True Dharma in Buddhism doesn't have its special quote. There are only the truth that everyone can understand. Can you stand me? Buddhism does not teach that to solve life problem and not teach to let go when we are suffering. The cause of suffering is we are misunderstanding. We believe that this is our true self. So we attach to everything in this world. Then we will suffer. The ultimate goal of study in Buddhism is to attain Nirvana only. It's not just about wanting to know what the Buddha taught. Then you will suffer again. Can you stand me? If you want to end suffering permanently, you must attain Nirvana. It's right. Basically, you must first understand what the Buddha taught. The Buddha taught Dharma only. Dharma is the true nature of reality that has no name in any position, language as we believe it. Dharma is not a human being, is not an animal, is not an object. Therefore, Dharma doesn't mean anything according to the meaning of the position, language as we believe it. You are Dharma, I'm Dharma. The topic to speak in this video, let's take a look at the topic to speak in this video. Naturally, in everyday life, we never use the language say to ourselves, but we never realize our thought. Why do you say that? The following story I will say, I want you to understand about being aware of what you are thinking. If you can do that, you will find true peace of mind and avoid suffering. I want to say, if you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, if you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, don't do like this. When you do like this, you will taught to believe this is walking meditation. Not at all. It's just the body posture of human. In the same way, when you do like this, you were taught to believe this is meditation can solve life problem. It's impossible. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, as I told you, until you can realize your thought. Being aware of what you are thinking doesn't mean practice, but it's natural in every life. The topic to speak in this video, I say, naturally in everyday life, we never use the language say to ourselves, but we never realize our thought. Why did I say that? I said that is selfish because you have never heard someone say like me before. So first of all, you must be broad-minded to listen and without prejudice to me. When you listen to me, you must try to understand every story I convey and consider along as I said over and over again until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it, and finally you will have opportunity to attain Nirvana life. Achieving Nirvana is in a false suffering because there is supposed to be body more. Achieving Nirvana, this means you can stop the cycle of death and reincarnation forever, and this means you can escape from samsara. Can you understand me? I say this sound weird, as I told you. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, until you can realize your thought, nothing more to say than this. From now on, I like to talk about, I say, naturally in everyday life, we never use the language say to ourselves, but we never realize our thought. I say this sound weird. For example, when you are alone, if you want to walk, you walk naturally. You never use the language say to ourselves, I'm a man, I have one head, I have two eyes, two ears, I want to walk from here to there. No, at all. You do it naturally. You never use the language say to yourself, I want to walk. Can you understand me? You walk naturally because you have never heard, because you have never heard someone say like me before. When you listen to me, you must try to understand every story I convey and consider along as I said. I absolutely forbid you to practice about non-attachment and letting go. And I absolutely forbid you to meditation and mindfulness training category. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety the best way, you must try to understand every story I convey in this talk. As I told you, being aware of what you are doing is the best way because we learn everything from birth through the thought process. I want you to understand about the decorated thoughts or the thought process. The decorated thoughts or the thought process are on duty to think all the time. The thought process has no owner. It doesn't belong to anyone on earth because you have never heard someone say it like me. I say this, that is so weird. When you listen to me, you must try to understand and consider along as I said over and over again until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it as I told you. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, the best way in this world is being aware of what you are thinking, as I told you. Because from birth to death, we learn everything from birth to death through the thought process. Can you understand me? In the same way, when you walk naturally. You never say to yourself, I walk when I walk, I am. You never use the language say to yourself, I'm a man, and now I am walking. I won't walk to collide with obstruction. You never say anything, but you walk naturally. But you never realize your thought. You never use the language say to yourself, I'm a man, and now I'm walking. I won't walk to collide with obstruction. Why do you say that? While you are walking, you are looking for space to walk. You can distinguish between obstruction and space for walking. Can you understand me? While you are walking, when you walk naturally. You never use the language say to yourself, I'm a man, I want to walk. And while you are walking, you never use the language say to yourself, I'm walking, I won't walk to collide with obstruction, but I'm looking for space to walk. You never say the sentence, I'm looking for space to walk, or I won't walk to collide with obstruction. That's obstruction, that's space. space for walking, obstruction. Because you have never heard someone say like me before. I say this, that is how weird. When you listen to me, you must try to understand every story I convey. I try to help you to avoid suffering. I absolutely forbid you to practice about meditation and walking meditation. Not at all. When you do like this, you will try to believe. I'm lifting, moving, dropping. Lifting, moving, dropping. Lifting, moving, dropping. It's impossible to do that because when you do like this, it's just the body posture of human. It doesn't mean walking meditation. Can you understand me? The story in this talk I want you to understand about being aware of what you are thinking. In this talk I want you to understand from birth to death, we never use the language say to ourselves, I'm a man, I want to walk, I want to speak. When you walk like this, and then you stop doing it, that means you already satisfied. Or while you are walking like this, and then you want to turn left, you never use the language say to yourself, I want to turn left. But you do it naturally. Then you want to do like this. You never use the language say to yourself, I want to stop. The story in this talk, you have never heard someone say like me before. I said it as Soviet. When you listen to me, you must be broad-minded and consider along as I said over and over again until it's go deep into your heart. Then you will understand it, and finally you will have opportunity to attain Nirvana flight. Okay. The following story I will say can help you to understand in this video. Let's take a look. Every story I convey in the video, I want you to understand about the decorated thoughts or thought process. One, from birth to death, there is only the decorated thought or thought process happen for realizing all the time and cannot be stopped. The decorated thought has no the owner. You are not the owner of the decorated thought because the decorated thoughts are natural. Let's take a look. 3. Because you have never heard about the decorated thoughts before, you must often listen to this if you want to end suffering permanently. You are happy or you suffer because the decorated thought or thought process are on duty to think all the time. By giving meaning and value to what you see or hear within a fraction of a second and end up at like or dislike. If you like it, this means you are happy, but if you don't like it, this means you suffer. Number 4. All I said means you are clinging to what you see or hear as you believe it. Please bear in mind. As I told you, every story I convey in the video, I want you to understand about the decorated thoughts or thought process. And meanwhile, being aware of what you are thinking is the best way to solve all problems. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, until you can realize your thought. Okay. From now on, I have something to show you. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. While you are seeing this, you see naturally, you never use the language say to yourself. You never use the language to yourself. While you are seeing this, you can distinguish naturally. While you are seeing this, you can distinguish naturally without using the language say to yourself. Now, I'm seeing a man, I'm seeing a woman, I'm seeing a pen, a black pen and a red pen. I'm seeing a red car. I'm seeing a goat. I'm seeing a cat. I'm seeing a bottle of water, as I told you. While you are seeing this, you never use the language say to yourself, I'm seeing a man, I'm seeing a cat, I'm seeing a woman. Can you understand me? I want to know, can you realize your thought? Why you are seeing this? Because you have never heard someone say it like me before. Being aware of what you are thinking is the best way in this world to solve life's problem. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video and consider along, as I said, over and over again, until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it, and finally you will have opportunity to attain narrowness life. As I told you, while you are seeing this, you never use the language say to yourself. But if someone asks, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you seeing? If someone asks, what are you seeing? You use the language to answer. I'm seeing a cat. I'm seeing a goat. I'm seeing a red car. I'm seeing a man. I'm seeing a woman. No, they're all. Because what you see over here now, it doesn't mean a cat. It doesn't mean a red car. It doesn't mean a woman. It doesn't mean a man. It doesn't mean a bottle of water. You see the way it is. You see the way you see all the time. Everything in this world is universal truth. The word universal truth is Dharma. The word Dharma is universal truth. Universal truth is the true nature of reality that has no name in any fictitious language. Wow! Because you have never heard someone say it like me before, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video. While you are seeing this, you never use the language say to yourself, I'm seeing a bottle of water, I'm seeing a cat, I'm seeing a goat, I'm seeing a red car. You see naturally all the time without using the language say to yourself. Can you understand me? If someone asks you, what are you seeing now? You say, I'm seeing a cat, I'm seeing a man, seeing a woman, I'm seeing a bottle of water. No, at all. The word a cat, a car, a goat, a bottle of water, it's just the belief in the meaning of the fictitious language. It doesn't really exist. The meaning of the language is doesn't really exist. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, as I told you, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video and consider along, as I said, over and over again, until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it, and finally you will have opportunity to attain that life. In the same way, if you want to do like this, you do it naturally. If you want to do like this, you do it naturally. You never use the language say to yourself, I'm playing a guitar. If you want to do like this, you do naturally. You never use the language say to yourself, now I'm playing a guitar. I'm playing a guitar solo. Can you understand me? In the same way, if you want to do like this, you do. If you want to do like this, you do it naturally. You never use the language, say to yourself, now I'm sweeping a floor. Not at all. You never use the language, say to yourself, I'm sweeping a floor. You do it naturally all the time. Can you realize your thought? Why you are doing this? You never use the language, say to yourself, I'm sweeping a floor. I'm sweeping a floor. I'm sweeping a floor. I'm sweeping from the right hand to the left hand side. I'm sweeping a floor. I'm sweeping a floor. Oh, I said it sounds weird because you have never heard someone say it like me before. Dang, 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 dang. Da 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 da. Oh, I'm tired. กูละเหนื่อย หวังว่าคลิปนี้คนที่สามารถฟังนี้ครับจะคนที่ฟังคลิปนี้เข้าใจจะสามารถบรรลุพระอรหันต์5 องค์กราบ1กราบ2กราบ3 The young one darling were the young one and the young one don't look so sad I know it's over oh I'm tired just kidding you know every story I convey in the video I want you to understand about being aware of what you are thinking. You know, if you want to do like this, if you want to do like this, you do it naturally. You never use the language, say to yourself, I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book. Not at all. You read naturally. You never use the language, say to yourself, I'm reading a book. Oh, you never use the language, say to yourself, I'm reading a book. Every story I convey in the video, I want you to understand about being aware of what you are thinking. If you can do that, that means you are wise. You know, from birth to death, from birth to death, there is only the neglected thoughts or thought process are on duty to think all the time. But you cannot realize your thought. If you can do that, if you can realize your thought, that means you are wise. Being aware of what you are thinking, this means you can realize your thought in everyday life. Nothing more to say than this. Please bear in mind,